Today, we're gonna be putting a charger on the charger. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Koozie Time YouTube channel. Yes, y'all heard that correct. We're gonna be putting a charger on the charger, and not because you think. Not unlike most people out there that buy these cars, they go out there and have their fun all the time, put the miles on them, whatever, so they don't gotta worry about plugging them in because they wanna not have a dead car in the morning. Unlike me, I don't exactly drive my cars, so I kinda have to plug them in because they're dead all the time if I don't. Before I plug it in and install it on the Hellcat, I'm actually gonna see if I can start it and see if it'll run under its own power before I plug it in, just to see, because it's been like 3 weeks almost since I've even started this one, and probably a month and a half since I started this one. This one shouldn't be a problem, because if you've ever noticed, right around the car on the side, this one is plugged in, and it's always been plugged in because I got sick and tired of this one dying, so we plugged it in for good, and now we don't have the issues. That in mind, it is Saturday night, so don't think I'm out here on a Thursday night being a real dick starting the cars. Should I start it inside, outside? Should we back up? I know you got the baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
Now, I don't know if this is gonna start, just saying. Fuck no, it ain't. Damn, it's dead as hell. Oops. Hold on.
Not dead because you can turn it on.
Maybe not. Hold on.
Try turning it on from inside. Nope. She's dead.
Huh?
She's dead.
That's a fat thing. This is the whole point of me trying to plug in the Fat Cat, because it will do this every time you don't drive it, whether it's a day, a week, a year. In my case, every 3 weeks. So whatever. But it's a good thing we know now that it's dead, and it's an even better thing that I have the brand new charger to plug into the charger. Like that play on words, huh? Let me get my Baja Blast. I'm friggin' dripping out here. Hold on.
I'll see you.
Not enough fun for you, Pops?
I'll see you.
What a guy. My dad, everybody. If I didn't introduce him,
He's in previous.
well, there he is. He's gone now. That's my old man. Poor guy came down to celebrate because my brother Colton graduated high school. Bless his heart. Hell yeah, Cole! Woo! Smile, boy! Love you so much, dude. God, I got all kinds of old siblings. Ooh.
Not like he's gonna watch it.
He'll watch it. Don't worry. I'm gonna guess since the Hellcat wants to be the problem child today, we can start with it. Now, to my knowledge, this is supposed to be a pretty simple job. Seems like lately we've only had really simple jobs, thank the Lord. Now, it's quite simple, as long as both bolts are the same on both cars. And by bolts, I mean the nuts on top, you goofy goobers. Is that a spider? Motherfucker, not anymore. Sorry about that,
You're
Nate.
under your car.
What? Where's it going?
Under your car.
Where? Where'd it go?
Under your car.
Ah! That's his problem.
Other side.
Where'd it go?
Under your car.
Where's it going now? I'm going to call an exterminator or something. Babe, over here, he
It
can
might
get
be
us.
under your tire.
He's got the element surprise on us. He might nibble on our giblets. Oh, come on now.
It's a socket.
What is?
That one underneath.
Oh, I thought it was a spider.
No.
What?
One
You've
of
been
your-
saying spider this whole time, honey.
Under your car.
Hold,
your socket.
hold the camera. This is a big moment. Guys, you catching this? You sure it was not a... What?
It was one of your black short fat sockets.
You said it was a spider. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on now. By the way, this is what happens when I need a tool and I can't find it. I just dump the bag. Makes it easier to see all the tools at once.
Organize it.
It's not because I can't organize it, all right? Thank you. Like if I needed to find a 10 mil, like boom, right there. 10 mil ratchet wrench. Simple as it gets, huh? Oh, another spider. My goodness, I'm sorry. Oops, get in there. And besides, I don't have enough tools for this to be a problem anyway. All you do is pick up, what, 30 different things and toss it in the bag, get on with it. It's simple.
Now go get your other tool.
Where'd it go?
Underneath your car.
I'll get that thing later, it's whatever. Look, there's a spider! Sorry, Greta Thunberg, I know that hurt your feelings, weirdo. And in the meantime, just put the rest of them away. Look, it's that simple.
Why is there a spark plug in the back?
No comment. Like Oscar the Grouch out here, I collect shit, sorry. You need a zip tie? You want a left testicle? I probably got it. And then toss it to the side. Call it a day. Now I said hopefully it's got the same bolts, nuts, whatever, because we're gonna use one of these fancy things. If any of you have ever put on a battery charger or a battery tender, that would make this easier. You know that you put these on the positive and the negative, you nut them down.
Are you sure it's not the opposite?
No. Then you plug it in, hence the plug. Now normally on one of these battery tender things or battery chargers in general, even on the box, I don't have a picture of it, but I can show you right about here. They got these alligator clamp thingamajiggers. I don't know who uses those. Mostly people on bikes, I would assume. Maybe not, who knows. I know that for these cars, it's way easier just to use one of these things anyway, because I don't have to worry about the connection being so sturdy. When these plug right in, they snap right in place, so. But I got my 10 mil ratchet wrench. We're gonna get it going, get it done.
There's a bee in here.
There's a bee. What about? Oh, there it is. Get it. Zoom in. Oh, it's just a scat pack.
There's a bee back there.
Is there a real bee?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Better not get in my house. I'll burn his hive. I kind of wish everything revolved around a 10 mil ratchet wrench. Everything would be so much easier. At least you need one of those for batteries. I guess not for the negative post up front. Hell yeah, nice and snug. 13, baby. Got the 3/8. Kind of like Kevin Gates. That one rhymed, hell yeah. I didn't have to think about that one. Man, that's the wrong way. Oh, I'm sorry, that bug's over here buzzing. Must have had a few drinks. You can laugh at the joke.
Not that funny.
Is it the dad jokes kicking in, babe?
Sure.
Oh, say. Sorry. There you go. That's exactly how it's supposed to look. Whoop, all right.
You're gonna drop fluid down this car.
No, I'm not. That's why it's got a nice little tray. These, the Chargers, they have nice little workstations. Again, not because they are not good cars, but because if you're doing your maintenance like you're supposed to on these fine machines, you got a little work area, kind of like you should with a high dollar piece of equipment. Unlike the Scat Pack, it's not as worked on, that's why it's got cup holders. I think, I have no idea. But it works for me. What else would that even be for? It's not for a drink. It's got legit like a...
Maybe to hold your tools.
I don't know what tool that would be because it's just so perfectly round. I don't know.
I'm talking like the bolts and stuff like that.
It could be. Who knows? Just the negative over yonder. Put on the positive just like so. Find a good spot that you want it to be crimped down on. Make sure you got the flat side with the flat side. It's not perfectly flat, but it's more flat than the other. You'll know if you know. Which you should. All y'all should have a battery tender because your cars, they could die real easy. Batteries don't last like they used to. Like so. Take your negative and your 13, put the negative back on. Put it on, crankety crank, call it a day. Don't over tighten it, you'll know when it's plenty tight because the plug-in itself starts to get caught up and kind of spin with it, so you know it's tight enough. Put the nut on the spot, spin it till it rots. I mean, what? Right about there should be good. All right, now that we have this part installed on the car, we have the battery tender itself. Although it's not all that long, it does the job. What it doesn't do is the job. Only because if you notice behind me, again, that outlet is all the way over there and it does not reach all the way to this plug-in. So I ordered a couple of extensions off the internet, wherever it is, and each one of these is 25 feet. If that doesn't reach, I don't know what will, because I don't think they make a bigger option. They might have had a 50-foot option, but they were like 80 bucks a piece, it seemed like, so no thanks. Oh my, check that out, babe. That is pretty long, isn't it? You can jump rope with a class. Oh my goodness.
Do you have the correct end?
Yeah, they're the same. Now my only concern with these 25-foot extenders is they were not listed as battery tender brand or anything super high dollar. They were listed under Moto Bat, whatever that is, but they do have the same exact plug on here. I don't know if y'all can see that. The one inlet, the one outlet part, and it is exactly the same as the battery tender. In fact, you can see it right here. This is the one on the battery tender. Check it out. It is quite literally the same thing. So I would assume it works. Hello. Trying to make sure it plugs and plugs correctly. I think it's just really firm because it's brand new. Could be it. Either way, it plugs up all the way so it looks like it fits. Like I said, we're just gonna drape it out the front, call it a day. When I think of something better, I'll let y'all know. But for the time being, it's as good as it's gonna get. Now, if any of you start to think I'm gonna start not driving this car, kind of like I don't drive the Scat Pack.
You thought correct.
Yeah, you thought correct, I'm sorry. Truth be told, I love my cars. Hell, I love my Challenger. Some of y'all probably think I don't just because I don't drive it. I mean, I bought this car and put 20,000 miles on it, if you can believe that. And then I stopped driving it, so. Not to say we're gonna do the same with this one, but we are gonna cut back on how much driving I do with the Hellcat just because I've had the experience out of it that I need. I don't gotta put 1,000,000 miles on it. And I can put it in the garage and not use it if I really decide to, and plug it up like we're doing. All right, honey, let's see how much cord we get out of this 25-footer. I didn't have to measure it to assume it's 25, but it looks like 25. Combined with what I believe comes in already 12-foot on the extension. Not the extension, but the tender, sorry. It's about 12 feet in its own, so it should be enough. I measured it out, I promise. Now, just because I don't drive the Scat Pack, again, don't mean that I don't love it, but I do cram it over to the wall for space reasons. Honey, pass me the charger. Thank you. Stuck in here. Good gracious. Now what I am gonna do is, since I have two of these, I'm gonna take this one, swap it for the big one, because if I'm gonna unplug either of them, it's gonna be the Hellcat, and that's gonna be the bottom one. And this one, assuming it still fits, I'm gonna leave it up top. And it looks like it fits good, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find like a staple or a nail or some wire and secure it on the wall so at least it's not pulling down on it and, you know, coming out the wall. But more importantly, let's take the end of this that is for the Hellcat and get it plugged in. Because the faster we get it plugged in, the faster we can charge up the charger. And the faster we charge it up, the faster we can start it. And the faster we can start it, the faster I get to smiling on the inside, because I love that car. All right, magic moment. All right, babe. Now with battery tender, if the light is flashing, that's because nothing is plugged in. If the light is solid, like it is on the bottom, it means you got something plugged in, kind of like so. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we have plenty of cord and it doesn't have to be pulled tight. So the 25-foot option was definitely worth it. Now, before I go any farther, I am gonna do like I said, I'm gonna put something up over that so I don't pull it off the wall on accident. Because if I pull it off on accident, it might come out and hit the car. And I really don't want that because getting paint and body work done on these Mopars is not cheap. And now that they don't make them anymore, it's probably gonna be even more expensive, I don't know. We're gonna use a couple of screws and see what I can get.
Hopefully you don't hit the wire.
Huh?
Hopefully you don't hit a wire.
That too. Oops, there goes that one. Looks good enough to me. It'll do for now. It ain't gotta be fancy, goodness gracious. All right, with the Hellcat plugged in, we know that it will be charged and good to go at some point. Maybe not right now, but that's okay. Now, being that both of the cars are plugged in, I really think we should have a lot less issues with these cars. Now, I'm hoping this one being plugged in, come next week, whenever I put up the next video, I'm gonna show you guys this one should start, it should be charged up. I mean, shoot, it's on a brand new battery tender, shouldn't really have an issue. In other words, both of those chargers on the wall should be lit up green, meaning that they're both good and charged. Now, like any other video, I have quite literally run out of good ideas, and I am sweating profusely if you couldn't tell. Oh my God. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Babe, let's go. Get inside.
What is it?
All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed watching us put a friggin' charger on the charger, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of the great videos that we put up every week. And as always, we thank you oh so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for next week's video.
Peace.